There you go. Oh, well, at least I haven't got my gym jams on. Let me get my uniform on. Where am I? I've lost my apron. This is shocking. Are we? Oh, well, I'm just making sure everything. I've got cameras. I've got sound. Now, where did I put my apron last night? Dear, oh dear. I thought, oh, here it is. I got it. I got him. It's all good. Ah, welcome. I tell you what, I've been bashing some work out. I started an hour and a half, a couple of hours earlier, so I could knock some work out. As you can see behind me, I'm getting into it, putting the bases on the boxes, flocked all the hearts, so you won't be seeing that. Got a bit of wood turning to do. Oh, hang on, before we get started. G'day, I'm Steve Hay. Welcome to Woodworking Masterclass. This is a place where you see woodworking in real time on real jobs, not edited, it's raw. So welcome everybody. And I've got to get the chat room out because I haven't. So I don't know who's in there. Wait a minute, let me... Oh no, I don't want that. Go. Oh, why does it do this to me? Reset, that's what I want. What's... I've got something stuck. Must be a button stuck somewhere, I don't know. Oh no, I'm down. See, I can't see my whole screen. Because, here we go. Now that's meant to have popped out somewhere. Ah. It's annoying, I tell you, when you haven't got... Okay. Oh, for goodness sake, one of these buttons must be stuck because it keeps on enlarging. Which I don't really... You should see the size of the screen. There we go, that's what I want. Now I can do this. That's okay. We're cooking with gas. Cape 6, g'day. Hang on until I get this all sorted. This was 90 seconds. I thought, oh crikey, I looked at the clock, I thought, oh, I'm running late, so I better get into it. And it's all good, all good. And I've got that time thing on Ray told me about. So Ray, g'day mate, how you going? Trevor, hi. Yeah, bit ugly about restrictions on how many beers you can buy. I'm like you mate, I don't drink so I'm all right. That's not to say I haven't had a few in my time. Hi Phil, what's up? Good to have you on board. Is that really the time? Goodness, I'm 10 minutes late. I should be spanked. G'day Jared, g'day Randy, g'day Prunella, Chad, T-Dog. What? I've got to... Ah, there you go. I didn't have my thing that makes you go up and down, so I can slide up and down the chat room. There we go. Oh, hang on, I've just got to... Where is... There you go. I'll send this one out on Instagram, so they'll know that we're live. Facebook knows we're live. And listen, I really appreciate it for everyone out there that is sharing my live posts. I appreciate that. Get some more people into the family, as it were. Yeah, look, I'm going to take these off because they're really annoying me. I can't see the full screen. Oh, I think they should be glued enough now. Hopefully. So that's all the bases have been put on. Got to do a glue clean up and everything of that a little bit later on. I've had to make up some more de-wax blonde, so no, Susie hasn't got that back yet. Bob's here eagerly awaiting me to finish my breakfast so he can have some, and I nearly slipped and broke my silly neck. I won't now because I've moved it. These I've got to turn. This is going to be a little bit different. Oh, I didn't bring turning chisels down, but these were square up until about 6 minutes ago, and I just ripped them through the saw. So when I spin them, it's going to be less material that'll have to come off. So we'll actually try that. Not allowed to laugh at me wood turning skills. I'll try it on the big lathe I've got next door, because someone just popped them around and said, "Can you just make these round for me?" I said, "Yeah, I've got nothing better to do. Why not? Let's do it." Put that over there. I put some more hinges on last night, did some more solid edging. But you know what it's like when you're tired and you're trying to do things. Things don't work out. Well, that happened. Things just didn't work out. G'day, Mark. Oh. Hang on, let me just put a bit more of that in there and give it a bit of a stir. What are we doing? Someone's, what's, hi Steve, and I'll just query about reading the chit chat on yesterday's show. And it's, yeah, look, I don't know. I have no idea. The mods are doing a fantastic job, so thank you to all of you good people. And I bow down to the Queen and the moderators. We all have to do that because we're frightened of you, girl. I don't know. I really don't. So we'll just have to keep on keeping on and see what happens. See, there you go. If you don't watch it live, you don't get all the goss. What I'm doing is just mixing up another batch of de-wax blonde because, as I said in the opener or the description, I'm about a day and a half behind on this job and they've got to be finished on Friday. Mind you, I didn't give a time on Friday, so it might be midnight Friday, but it still will be Friday. Oh, let me just move this. Bob, you're a sweetheart. Oh, Bob and I, we got into that pasta last night like you would not believe. And it was yum. Yeah, I'll show you a photo of it. I'm not one. G'day, Mick. Oh, I like that. My mate Mick Borton, he's another furniture maker. Where are we? There you go. That was what ended up after yesterday's stream. So, I don't know, it's not real good in focus, but it was, oh, there you go. I can explode it. It was yum. Yum-o. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of fun. I did some intros and outros for it when I came back down last night. So I'm actually going to post it as a standalone video in 3 parts. Now, there you go. I mean, let's have a rant. About time I had a rant. You watch these cooking shows. And it's, and the music's and everything. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I'll do it again, because I can. I've only got 5 minutes to go. I don't know what to do. Oh dear, oh dear. I think I'll make some pasta in 5 minutes. I messed around a little bit yesterday, but I didn't stuff around, right? And don't allow for the hour that pasta rested. It was 35 to 40 minutes to make that from woe to go. That means scrunching it all up, squeezing it and rolling it, and then cutting it, put it through the machine and drying it. Plus an hour, so there you go. It's an hour and a half to about the quickest you can do it. So I suppose there's a lot going for ordinary pasta. You buy it for $1 a packet and put it in the saucepan and away you go. But the grandkids loved it. There was a little bit of spag left for Papa, because they're good kids. I went to go to the fridge to get Tim Tam last night. Because as you know, I like Tim Tams, which is a chocolate biscuit. And there's an empty packet, and I went, no, how stupid am I to take the last biscuit and leave the packet in there? So I cogitated on that for a while, and then I thought, well, maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was someone else. So when we went and put the kids to bed last night. I said, look, I don't care who it was, but can you do me a favour? When you take the last biscuit, take the empty packet out. And Anthony dobbed himself in. He said, I left the empty packet in there so you'd know there wasn't any left. And I said, well, if there wasn't a packet in there, I knew there was none left either. Ah, all right. There you go. Oh dear. We just had a new member. Thank you very much. If I can find it, that will be good. I appreciate whoever just joined the Woodworking Masterclass channel. Thank you. Hard energy out to you. I appreciate it. It just popped up, one new member, but I'm sorry. I'll get down to your name. I'm sure I will. I'm just trying to catch up. Hi, sir. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the chat. I've got a lot of wine in my house. We might all come over there, Ray. One at a time. G'day, Wombat. Oh, who knows, Prunella? We'll just do the best we can, my dear. Hey, this time thing, Ray, hey, that's awesome. I can go, oh yeah, no, I'm nearly up to date. See? Coffee. I did have an iced coffee this morning. Oh, you're teasing the princess. You'll get smacked. You will. Pastor Master. No, it was a Pastor Working Masterclass. There you go. G'day, Dennis. Good morning, Ruth. Shh. Now, shh. Oh, okay. No, she's brought a big stick out. We've got to calm down now. Good on you, T-Dog. Oh, dear. The chit-chat is the most interesting, gives an insight into how others are tackling different jobs as well as... Well, there you go. Yeah, when I look at them when it's not there, I look a bit... Well, I might look silly anyway. Don't care. Got me dog. Can't show you that because the camera's out in the lathe room or the machinery room. Yeah, I'm doing things and And if they haven't got the chat next to it, you can't sit there and reading the chat. Steve, Ruth wants to know when you're going to get up early and do one when she's awake. Yeah. That's why you can watch them later, Dennis. Da-dum-ba-dum. That's true. I'm on Willy Wonka. So was that the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka or the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka? Anyway, enough frivolity. And I've lost a box top. How do you lose a box top? I suppose I could ask the same question. How do you lose a roll of pasta? Chad, thank you. That was very observant of you yesterday. And yeah, so I'm going to have to be boring today and stick to this job to get me a little bit in front. But I tell you what I did. I thought last night, I love this. I really love doing things like this. And believe me, yeah, look, I'm having fun, don't get me wrong. But by crikey, the pressure, when I've got this deadline and I'm sort of trying to think of doing that while having fun. And then last night, remember a couple of days ago, g'day Wes, g'day Ange, I was cutting veneer with the guillotine. Well, I thought this morning when I was cogitating over my cup of coffee, why not, and this is a great idea, and it cuts it down, use a square. Yeah, Raf, if you're watching, this is from Interwood, solid brass. I've put the thing on the back. Now, if I put this here, like that, then I can run veneer up to the side. Boom. There you go. Booyah. there's a 45 degree. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I tell you what, it is a lot quicker and a lot more accurate than me doing what I used to do, was a combination square up against the side of the bed, might as well be, bench, and going like that. So there you go. $20 guillotine from Office Works. That was slightly more than $20. I don't know how much they are. They're around $100 or something, I think. Raf or Linda, let me know. And they do it in inches. That's the metric one. The inch one is up in the other workshop. So we're going to be doing that. Got some hinges to fit. We'll turn those things over there and start putting finishes on the boxes. And if, oh, look at that there, then we might start doing a little bit of work on that chair. So could be a bit of a boring day today, but I'll be getting work done. I apologise. And for those of you that are new and haven't joined in the mayhem before, in the past when I've done streams or videos, I've picked a specific project or topic, and I've just focused on that for the good folks watching. But during this peculiar time of the world, what Susie, my wife, and I have decided, because I wouldn't be doing this if she didn't let me, and she's monitoring my health like you would not believe. I've decided that I'm going to stream 2 to 3 hours every morning at the same time, and basically you are in my workshop watching me work in real time on real jobs. So there's nothing I'm doing here just for pure entertainment value. They're even making pasta was for tea, there you go. So it might give you an indication of how long things actually take to be made. And it's not as quick as these reality TV shows would have you. Oh, I think I'll plant a tree. You know the tree I planted last week? Well, I'm now making a 3-piece bedroom suite out of it with my jigsaw. Yeah, good on you. We should have some real TV. There, we'll start a petition. There'll be a movement. Oh, dear. Let me go back. Oh, we're on to Willy Wonka still. Call me old-fashioned, but Gene, he was the best. He really was. Scariest thing with that was when they were going on that train through the tunnel, and you see that chicken getting his head cut off. Oh, yeah. You don't expect that. Oh, thanks, Roscoe. Hey, welcome to the workshop too, mate. Yeah, no, I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. If you see it while you're meandering around. Oh, good night, Dennis. Sleep well. Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, Rob. G'day, Derek. Oh, you did it! There you go. Derek was the gentleman that we did that sharpening spoke shave thing for yesterday. Mate, I'm pleased it worked. Good on you. Thanks for letting me know. And welcome to the workshop. Oh, that was cool too, yeah. When that was a little fat kid, wasn't it? You allowed to say that nowadays? Well, it was in those days. G'day, Jeff. Welcome to the workshop. Okay. What am I going to do now? Oh, I think I'll glue some of these on. How's me glue going? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Honestly, yeah, all right, hang on. Let me throw this down my neck so Bob can finish it off. He's licking his chops off. I wish I had a camera on him. You know, you create pressure, you really do, dog. Let me just have a... Oh, I know what I can do. We'll do another... That's coming up really, really nice. we'll do another coat on the picture frame, only this time we will, have to see if I can find it. Oh, this is getting stupid. Can't find the linseed oil now. What we'll do is, oh crikey, that doesn't want to tear. We'll put another coat of oil. Oh, why is it sometimes sheets tear and other times they don't? Here we go. Only I won't rub it in with steel wool this time. We'll just put it over the top. And yeah, you probably guessed I didn't tidy the shed up last night. I was a wee bit preoccupied. Oh, for goodness sake. Bob, did you eat it? I'm sure. This is just getting sillier than ever. Is it on the bench? No. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll get one of these. Oh, I've got some other stuff over here, so that will do. We'll put some of it. Oh, there it is. It was. If I had eyes in the bottom of my feet, I would have seen it. You're off, Mark. Cheers, mate. All the best. Thanks for dropping in. And this is the sort of thing you do if you make something just every day or when you think about it. You just give it another coat. Don't get anxious about getting the finish finished. And within about a week or so, that's it. It's all done and you haven't wrecked it, you haven't pushed it. And it's all come good. Boom, ba-dum, boom. In this show, we will contact with all the... In this show, we get in contact with all the top tools. Oh, there you go. I'll give Anthony a ring down at Lee Nelson, only they're on a different time zone to us. And he would most likely still be in bed. So there we go. It's starting to look nice. It's getting that nice sheen to it. I'll let that harden, so I won't do it again for another couple of days. And then put some wax on it. And it will be all good. Let me see. Is that those? Is that the ones that have got the two? Let me look it up. I'm interested. I've got to see now. Stanley 60. Is it the one that where you've got the? You can have two separate bits, two separate blades. Stanley number 60. Let me have a look. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Yep, that's the one. I got him. I tell you, the one I do love, and I haven't used it for a while, just speaking about Anthony, if I can find it. It is gorgeous. Gee, I love it. Love it that much, I don't know where I put it. I thought it was over there. I'll find it later. We might pull it out tomorrow. And it's a moulding spoke shave. Lee Nielsen make it. It is just beautiful. Oh, no, it might be in my other toolbox up in the front shed. But yeah, if you're doing reading work or beading, it is just the bee's knees. Solid brass. Gee, it's nice. Let me finish this. You ever seen the light from someone's eyes come on? See Bob. There you go. Okie dokie. Let us start doing some more work. La-dee-da-da-dum. Need that when we do some of that. That can go in there. Here we go. Do that. Oh yeah, there's things I didn't show you too, so I can show you those, how you flatten your tops to make them so they fit really nicely. We'll do that because we've got to do that, or else I can't do the next part. I'll just put these over there because we'll use those when we fit hinges. Just remind me where I put them. Let's move the chair out there. You right, mate? What do you want to do? You want to go out there? You've had a feed. You've come down here. You've been a pest. Now you're going up to the house to be a pest up there as well. That, put that there. That can go there. Okay. I think we're about ready to do some good for the universe. Oh, pick that bowl up before I kick it. Boom. Whoop, let me just turn that amp off, I can hear it buzzing. I tell you, the last 4 days, I've been kicking off with Bon Jovi. And I love that song, Limitless. Because that's what we are, people. We're limitless. Life throws you a curveball. You either let it go past the keeper and you take the next one, or you reach out and you grab it. Okay. That down there, and hopefully I don't tread on it. And where's my board? Okay, with this, what I've got to do is put. Hang on, let me catch up on this. G'day, Reginald. How are you, mate? Well, I hope the internet behaves for you today too, Jeff. Yeah, no, I'm trying to build it up. With the answering Prenella's question, steel wool instead of a rag. With the steel wool, it abrades the timber and pushes it in. I've done that enough. Now what I want to do is build up the oil on top. So I don't want to be cutting into it anymore. I just want to build the layers up. Because as soon as you put a layer of that, it will automatically melt and meld in with the layer below. Acrylic doesn't do that, but oils and shellacs do. There we go. Put this up. Actually, I might do all these together, and that's going to be more efficient than doing one, gluing it up, then doing another one. So this is just a non-slip mat because I don't want to wear the other side of my board. This is a bit of old kitchen top. Actually, no, it's not. It's 2 bits of 19mm chipboard glued together. Normally I'd use a kitchen top if I can get them, but apparently at that stage when I made this one I couldn't. And it's just a bit of belt sander. That you go to big kitchen shops, they have huge drum sanders or belt sanders or conveyor belt sanders, and you can generally pick up one of their used belts and it still has enough meat on it to do what we need here. So these we cut off, if you remember, we cut these off. Got to get used to this camera over here. Cut this off on the saw, but we left about 0.5 millimetre so we didn't get a bite. So if there's any, got to stop saying so, if there's any raised veneer, just knock it off with a chisel or a knife. And now it's not quite even. So if you turn it upside down, and it's going to make a noise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move it to the next corner. Next corner. Last corner. And then if you look at that, it's smooth all the way around. We've got a bit of dag here on the inside, but that's okay. We'll knock that off, and I'm not worried about that because it's going to be lined with cedar. So it doesn't matter if it has a bit, you know, a little bit of a mark in there or a bit taken out, because once the lining goes in, you won't see it. And I can't do what I'm doing that way because I'm left-handed. That's the one I've lost the top for. That's just amazing, then. How do you lose a top? Okay, let's get the next one down. That one's already been hinged, so that's good. I'll put that over here, out of the way. And you'll notice where the hinges, I still have only got, that one's done, that's got to be hinged. So I can put that one, we'll start another pile up. The ones that have been veneered, but not yet hinged. And that one has got to be hinged. Oh, this one looks as if it hasn't been done. All right. So that, I don't know where that one's gone. But we'll put these in there. And, I did say be careful because, see that? They are as sharp as. And they go in deep too. I know it's silly, but you've got to do that to make sure that they're all gone. What was that? Something about Bob? Morning all. Hope the NBN's all right. Oh, the chocolate morning. Brian, hey, I'm with you. That's it. I don't know if we got any in the house. I'll have some if we do. G'day, Max. At your place or my place, Brian? Everything's going fine here. Chocolate is a great healer, yep. Oh dear, peppermint. Is that? Oh, that's tea. I thought it was peppermint dark chocolate. I was going to say I'm in for that. That is my fave. It honestly is. Dark chocolate, dark peppermint. I used to like peppermint liqueur. You try that chocolate peppermint liqueur. It's just like drinking a box of after dinner mints. Much better effect as well. Oh, so nice. Okay. You'll notice the tops, the bottoms are noisier than the tops. So here we go. Did you see all that stuff that came off? That's what you want to do, just clean it all off. So 1, 2, 3, done that. There you go. And just run that around. And the tops are much quieter. I like the tops because they're not noisy. And then clean off the inside. And all things being equal, that will give you a very nice tight joint all the way around. And you haven't got that sort of gap like that poking out. So there's a clue. I'm going to put these ones here. Again, that's got dags on it up here that I've got to knock off. G'day, Julian! That's an interesting combination. Peppermint and beer. Oh, I don't know. It used to be in the 70s it was trendy to drink. It was Tooheys New with a dash of green, it was called. So it was Tooheys New with a dash of green lime cordial. Oh, it was nice. G'day, Stephen! Stephen from Boona. G'day, mate. Oh, I wish I was there. It mean I'll be out getting timber. I've lost count now. G'day, Craig. Welcome to the workshop. That's good to have you in here. The more the merrier. Hope you enjoy it. As I've said before at the start of the stream, it can be a bit boring because I've got to catch up on this job I'm doing. Only reason was Prunella forced me to make pasta, so I'm behind. See, I feel brave, Prunella, because there's a couple of oceans between us. No, it's all good, all good. Okie dokie. Four-legged mongrel just came in and scoffed me breakfast and took off to the house looking for another feed. And batteries are good, mate, thank you, but remind me, keep reminding me. It'll take a fair bit, I think, that T-Dog. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate that. There's a difference between me and Cad is Cad you can predict what it's going to do. This you got no idea because I don't even know what I'm going to do. Okay, that's that one. What up? Oh, let me check my. Gee, that gels up quick. This is new lot of shellac I'm trying to make, and it's gelling up really, really quick. Nothing was happening, and all of a sudden, bang. This is DAA I'm using. Denatured absolute alcohol. I think that one has been done, which is awfully nice. I'll just give it a quick one anyway. Ba-da-bum. Just in case. And the reason for turning it around is so you get even pressure. If you did, yeah, that's been done. If you did it just in the one diagonal all the time, you'd find you actually wear a bevel, and when you go and put the box together, there's a bigger gap. How do I know these things? Because I've done it. And I've stuffed, oh, look at that, I'm happy I found my lid. There you go, found my lid. Oh dear, okay. Said a bit of rubbish on it I didn't really want. I mean, when I've done these, we'll veneer some edges, then we'll go out and do some. That's done too. Do some turning, which will give me a break from this, and then might fit a couple of hinges, and we play around with the chair. The reason I left that there, because it's already, one half is already done. That's the first one I'll do. What are we up to? Oh, thanks, Craig. Yeah, that's what it was, green ginger. You're right, Brian. Green ginger. It wasn't lime, it was green ginger. Didn't it get you in the back of the throat? It was awesome. You had this really nice, cold, crisp beer, and you swallow it, and wow, all of a sudden you get this real whack of ginger. That's what it was. And it was a dash of green, wasn't it? Schooner and you with a dash of green. That was it. Oh, Brian, the past was lovely. Did you see the picture? I'll show you the picture. The picture. Where's the picture? Hang on, I've got a missed call then. Was that you? No. Missed call from Mickey Borden. Oh, I'll have to give Mick a call back in a minute. Hello, Susie.
Hello there.
There you go. That was how it ended up, mate, and it was delicious. Didn't the kids enjoy the pasta?
They did. Very much so. As always.
Well, I didn't show them the video, but hey.
No.
Oh, Anthony, he did. He came and laughed. He thought it was funny because I said I was calling for him. How you going, my sweet? I'm going to have a coughing fit, I think. Not a coughing fit. Imagine, would you do one of those?
A coffin fit?
Yeah. What are you here for? Oh, just for a fit, for a coffin, see if it fits. It's a coffin fit.
Yeah. Better than a cloak.
Hey?
No, not as good.
No, it's just... Oh, dear, oh dear. What you got? Listen. Ah, is that for me? I'm not going to show him that one because it's personal.
Is that now?
That's because he loves me. All right. Sue said something interesting last night. She said, do you think that people think that we really do like each other or we're putting it on? No, this is how we are 24/7.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now, everyone take this to heart. Prunella, you go and get a box of tissues, darling. Get a box of tissues before I show it. You're right, you're sitting down, put your knitting down. This is the one for today. Gee, that's thick. Oh, so you put it down. Oh, no, that's it. That's good. Here we go.
There's a lot of people out there that need.
There you go. You just got to tell each other you are amazing. And if you got nobody to tell, you go look in the mirror and tell that person looking back at you, you are amazing.
Absolutely.
Did I tell you you are amazing?
Thank you.
No, really, I love you. You're good. You got any chocolate?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not that amazing.
You're just going to have to put up with no chocolate.
I'm going to get into your double chocks. You should
right?
send the boys down with a pack of the double chocks and I'll scoff them in front of this lot.
No.
Why?
Because
We got more double chocks. Oh, no, we got more.
None left for me.
Hey, did you get your microphone fixed?
No.
Oh, that's it. You haven't got a microphone yet then.
I'm going to do some more masks.
Yeah. How many you got to do? 50.
100.
100. 100 masks.
And growing.
What, the elastic ones?
No. The orders are growing.
Oh. Yeah, and one of well, actually two of our sons, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're in a group called the Bearded Villains, which is just people that don't shave, basically. I think they wash, but they don't shave. And he's designed masks for people with big, bushy beards. So he's pretty busy too, isn't he? People
He is,
ordering them
yeah.
over the whatchamacallit, internet.
So yes, keeping us all very busy.
Oh, that's what was banging. I was wondering what was banging. The pizza,
Pasta?
pasta was there. We should do a pizza. When I get this order out, we'll do pizza. Make the pizza dough, make a pizza, fire one of the forges up, cook it. That's it. Sounds good. Anthony can do
Kids
that.
will eat it.
Kids will eat anything.
He'll eat it. Kids will eat it.
Yeah, it was fun, Lucas. I enjoyed that. Hang on, let me get down to... Where are we? Here we go. This is where... Hello, Sue. Hi, Sue. See, everyone likes you. I don't know why.
Because I'm likeable.
You've been embroidering to me.
Except when the kids, when I sort of get upset with them and then they don't like me very much.
Yeah, well, no, you got us all scared. Got us all scared.
I just said to Anthony, you got to do some schoolwork. And he goes, but it's holidays. I went, no, it's not.
Yeah, good luck with that.
No, we do it.
Lucas says hi. What did he? Oh, dear, oh, dear. T-Bone says hi. Penella says hi. It depends how you spell it, Trevor. C-O-U-G-H or C-O-F-F-I-N. Gregory, g'day, mate. Lucas said I welcome you in. I'm sure I did. Jeff said, awesome, Sue. And Lucas loves that one. Keep dodging, Trevor. Yeah, dodging the coffins. Morning, Mrs. Hay. Max is very formal to you.
Isn't he?
Yeah, I think because you frighten him. She has that effect, mate, so don't take it personally. Between spell check and my fat fingers, it's going to be bloody fuzzies. Oh, dear.
My boys, our boys think I'm scary too.
Yeah, oh yeah, when you get fired up. Even Bob, she goes off with Bob, he flies down here and gets between my legs. Oh, dear.
I'm really a sweetie.
Was that
When
was that a survey of one you took or what?
No,
Oh,
I hear people say I'm
what, your mum?
No, now our daughter-in-laws.
Oh, yeah, well, they're frightened of you too. Either that or the boys are frightened of you.
Could be both.
Oh, Prunella bought some cotton to make a mask for herself. So, Greg, does that mean you're either very tall or you have a very long beard? Yeah. Yeah, well, don't let her think any different, Brian. Brian reckons I'm a crawler when you arrive. Oh, dear. Oh, this is... Mike's just popped in. G'day, Mike. Steve, I won't be back to work till April. Going to have my students watch your videos for their assignments. Can you talk some business hints tomorrow, starting with your own business management, etc.? Thanks. I thought, oh, crikey, I hope he's not a psychologist and you're going to use me as a test case. Oh, dear. I'll see what I can do, Mike. Well, I can give you some.
The most important thing is have fun.
That's it. Panda. Panda's in. The racing panda. I used to cook steak with my number 7 coal in an old boiler I used to work on. Yeah, look, I've tried to use the old boiler, but she won't stay on the oven.
No dinner for him tonight.
No, nothing for me. That's it. I'm with dog.
Speaking of which,
What?
do you usually...
Do we have the microphone on or what? What? Boy, this is going to be deep and meaningful.
It is. I want to know why you leave your nuts and your screws in the bed.
Just on the off chance, I want to do some woodwork.
I'm leaving it that way.
Are they metric or imperial? Because if they're metric, it's obviously got to be someone from the continent.
I was going to say they've been tooled in there, but I thought that was...
No, don't go, you woman. Sewing room. Oh, would you? Couldn't. Fair dinkum, you'd have to take her anywhere twice, wouldn't you? A second time to apologise. Dear, oh dear. Hey, Angry just snuck in. G'day, mate. Oh dear. Oh, okay. There you go. All right, I'm now to go after that one. What was I doing before I got so rudely interrupted? But take that to heart. You were all amazing. There you go. Here we go. You should have seen Bob move then. She's a sad woman, that one. Whoa! There's a bit spiny bit there I don't really want in my finger. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, now this one's got a large piece on it there. So you can either use a chisel or it's important you look at the grain. The grain's running this way, so I can just get a knife and go with the grain and take that off. If you go against the grain, you really run the risk of ripping in and taking it out inside where it's meant to be covering. So that splits there. The temptation is to go down there, but the grain's running this way, so it's going to cut down, so I've got to come from this end and take it out that way. There you go. Yeah, I think he was dreaming of chasing sausages or something or other. And then the squeak of that's what it did. Yeah, certain tools, it's funny, certain tools I use, he'll just get up and leave. Okay. We're whittling them down. Oh, we are whittling them down, aren't we? This is the last one, I think. Yay! So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 12 of them. I'd hate to get to the end of this and find out I only had 11. Better I'd have had 13, but not 11. Ah, she's a sad woman. Hey, MC! How you going? Are you feeling better, mate? It's no good when you're not good. Okay. Sue's saying for the day, T-Bone is, ta-da, you are amazing. Big chunk came out then, I don't know where that came out of. Oh, that's all right. That big bit there, but it's all right. It didn't come out from the inside. The vibe of that, everyone's going, you're amazing, great. I started a group, many years ago, and it lasted for years after I'd left, and we called it MAS, M-A-S, Mutual Admiration Society. and it was just a support group for, here you go, mate, for people. They could get together once a week and have a coffee or a tea or whatever, and just say what they did during the week, just little triumphs, you know, and the other people will give them support. And then if someone was having a bad time, well, they get support. Gee, Sue and I watched a movie last night called Single Mums Club. I guess it was along the same lines, and it was good. So that's what we've got here, I guess. We've got a group of people together that want to help each other. Okay, now, there you go, that's interesting. I've got one. This, obviously, I took off, I don't know when I took that one off, but I've got that step I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it. Here's a knife blade. Just there. You hear that? And you can see it. And it's there. Now what that is when you've cut straight through the box, there's no support holding the box apart, and when it comes out on the final part of the cut, the box and the lid slam together and boom, you get that step in there, which is the reason I don't go all the way through. That one must have just snuck in. And the unfortunate thing with that is it's not just a question of taking that little bit off, because if we put that on there, you should find there should be a gap, horrible gap. Where are we going? Where is it? Okay. There you go. Can you see that gap there? You know, look, it's not the end of the world, but if you want to do a great job, it does detract. G'day, Wayne. Welcome to the workshop, mate. 2 thumbs up. Thanks for dropping in. All right, how would I fix that if I'd come from the inside? I just would have glued it back in. Just with a bit of super glue. As I said, the reason being I don't care because they're going to get lined anyway. I've got one partially lined. No, I pulled it all out. They're going to get lined with Spanish cedar. So it would be covered up. But the reason they're veneered on the inside, when you're veneering plywood, you always have to do, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side, because plywood is laminations at 90 degrees to each other. So like that, like that, like that, like that. And if you put an extra one on the outside and you don't put one to even out the forces on the other side, it'll cup or bow or twist. So that's why that's got veneer on the inside. It's not because I want it to be decorative, it's to compensate for the veneer I've got on the outside. Okay, so that took a bit of pressure. But now, if we put that together, you'll see there's no gap there. That's nice and flat. That's a bit of overage, that's all. That's the reason for it. Now I'm just going to give Mick a ring. Mick Borton's another furniture maker. I won't talk to him for long. But he's a Churchill fellow too. Won a Churchill fellowship to study furniture making overseas. Interesting fella. He won't know he's live either. You get to meet all these interesting people.
Better take this.
Oh, yeah, you better take it. It's important, mate. Yeah, go on.
Okay. What are you doing?
No, mate, I'm streaming. You're live around the world. I just gave you a huge build-up. Master furniture maker, Churchill fellow, good bloke.
Yeah.
And then you go, I better take this. That means I'm important. How you doing?
Righto, mate. Okay, I got a question.
Yeah, mate.
You know that box that you showed the other day with the eye in it, where you had it's got the rounded sort of top. You've got the marquetry eye in it.
Oh yeah, the what lays beneath the serpentine one, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, I've got this cabinet I'm making at the moment, and it's got a 300 diameter radius on both ends, and I've done bending ply on made it into the shape for the ends.
Yeah. And
I want to veneer the inside. Now, obviously, I don't have a vacuum press, and I don't have bags of hot sand or anything. If I, on that internal curve, if I just lay each piece, like I've got about 150 wide veneers, and it's about 600 high, so if I just lay them and hammer them, will they stay down, or will I need to...
Mate, why not get a calico bag, fill it full of sand, so
Yeah.
lay your veneer, and then just put a sandbag on the top with a platen or a flat bit of plywood on top with a bit of weight, and that should hold it down okay.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah. I was talking to Jeff today, he's lost.
What do you mean?
Oh, he had to cancel his classes.
Oh, yeah, I had classes yesterday, but then I talked to a couple of people, and I'm thinking I don't want a $5,000 fine, so I might have to cancel mine. I only had 2 people, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you make 3. So,
I know, but they were bloody like 3 metres apart.
Yeah. Oh, mate,
I was just wandering around.
The other thing you could maybe do would be get an inner tube, put it in there, and fill it full of air. Somehow trap that. Yeah. But honestly, the best thing is just get some sand or some dirt in a sack and whack that in there. She's all good.
Yeah, I was thinking of just doing them one at a time.
Yeah.
I need about 3.5 to do the internal curve that I've got.
Yeah, I'd do one at a time. Pam's just come on and said, say g'day to Michael.
Oh, is she following you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mate, all the nice people follow me.
Yeah, I know, just so they can learn how to make pasta.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, eh? All right, Mick. Yeah, give that a go. I don't think that you should have a problem with that.
Righto, no worries.
All right, mate. Later. Cheers, bye.
See ya, bye.
There you go. You heard it live. Oh, dear. G'day, Pam. Oh. Sandpaper, flat and level. What do we do? A block plane. No, you can't get that exact flatness with a block plane, MC. Whereas this way, that's true and flat. It just goes to show, doesn't it, T-Dog? Never know. Noda! Oh, what are you doing? Papa, you're getting sidetracked. That's my grandson up in the house. Good on you, mate. Is Nanny trying to get you to do homework? No. Housework. Well, you can hang the clothes out. You're a good boy. Yeah, dentists, I don't reckon they listen to you. They pretend they understand, but they don't. Steve is like a boomerang. He always finds his way back to the subject. Well, I try to. So there you go. There's a hint for anyone that's out there doing odd shapes on anything and you want to get it veneered. I've got a vacuum press, which is really, really handy. But if you get a bag full of sand, put it in there, tamp it down, that will meet the shape that you're trying to veneer, and then put a board on top and a heavy weight or clamp and let it go. And it will be, should be apples, mate, should be apples. Oh, okay, let's glue one of these on. Finish with that, that's all done now, which is all good. So I might work on this. Yeah, because we're going to use that. I just came up with this. Oh, because I'm lazy or I'm slow, one or the other, I haven't worked it out. Cutting 45s, the way I used to do it is, I'll pick that up later, is that's interesting. That's the wrong one. That's the one I want. Yeah, what I used to do would be put that on the end of the bench, slide this up, put that there, and then I wouldn't have this mat under, obviously, and then cut like that, which was time consuming, and also you'd be pulling fibres out. I've lost my mouse now, where'd that go? Here we go. That will also pull fibres out on the side. But what I came up with this morning, which I reckon was pretty clever, is I'm using a cheap guillotine that I picked up from Stationery Place, Office Works, for about $20. A square, which sits there. There's my fence. Put that up there. Boom. Instant, 45 degrees. And then you measure that on whatever it is you're doing. Put a mark like that. You're not going to do it that way, because if you do, this is what's going to happen. You're going to end up with two angles the same. So, turn it upside down. Turn this upside down. So that's for cutting those. You turn it over. I've got to work it out there. That's for cutting that. Go the other way. There you go. And then all you have to do is find the line you want to cut to. This ends up as a fence up here, and there's your angle, and then you just go chop, and there you go, done. And that should fit there quite nicely, but it doesn't, because I cut it too short. I looked at the wrong mark, so I'll redo it. Cut that one there. So that doesn't matter, because I can use it on something else. Put a mark there. There we go. And then cut that. And there we have the right size. So we'll repeat that. Tell you what, that takes a lot of stress out of it. See, even that I'm learning. You do the other end first, and then it's easier to cut this end. There you go. That end we've already cut. We've got to cut that again. And on the back, not all of them, on most of them, I've got pencil marks so I know which side to glue down. And those that I haven't, I'll quickly check it. Now that goes there, that means that one flips over there. That one goes there. Boom. And that's there. Okay, one more to go and then we can glue it on. Oh, I just thought I'll have to go up to the workshop and get some turning shop and get some turning chisels. Okay. Throw those away. Get my glue pot. Give it a good stir. Gonna have to give this a clean too, I think. Get some paper. That'll do. Now pencil sides up because that's the sides that are going to get the glue on it. Have a chat before I start doing this. What's that look like? Oh, I'll do that for a moment. Here we go. See you, Jeff. You're off. Oh, well, I hope your wife's all right, mate. Yes, homework. Oh, I'm back to you, Natey. Good boy. I saw a chisel in the store and it had a much steeper angle on the blade. Would there be any advantage? It depends by what do you mean a steeper angle? You mean the angle? Oh. A steeper angle there or a longer angle? It could have been just not ground properly. That's generally the case with them. So I don't know. Use it as a scraper T-bone. Why would you need a blade? Well, there is a blade guard there. Look, there you go. Look, there you go. It was $20. And it's got a little hold down thing underneath there. G'day, Chad. What's going on? Oh, Chad's off. See you, Chad. Wayne, I have to go. See you, Wayne. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that's a lovely thing to say. That cruddiness, that's only a few days' work because I cleaned it. Well, no, it'll be 2 weeks. That was the last time I cleaned it, 2 weeks ago. I keep putting water with it. Greg? Yeah, I keep putting water with it, which keeps it liquid. This is just a tad, a little bit on the too thick side, but that's okay because I want it a little bit thicker when I'm doing this job. But I'll put some water in it later on. Yeah, Bob loves it. Okay, let's. First of all, actually, what do we do? We'll do this one here. And the great thing is it doesn't matter if it gets on the other side because it'll come off quite easy. All right, so that can go there. Then glue around the top. And you try not to get glue everywhere. Ba-da-bum-bum. And it dribbles down the inside to scoop it out. And I'm going to put that back on the heat. I'm actually going to put a little bit of water in it now, so you just give it that'll do. Give it a squirt, because as the day goes on, the water evaporates. And then we just get these and put them on. It's fine if they hang on the inside a little bit. That doesn't matter at all. Because we clean that off later on. And that should go. I'm going to take a tad off that one. Perhaps I shouldn't have glued that one up first. And there you have it. What I'm going to do with this is, if I can find what I'm looking for, which, going by my recent tries, it's not going to work. Ah, whoop. Well, that was good. I'm going to put this in the press. And we might go and do a bit of wood turning just to break the monotony. And then when I come back, There you go. I pulled my plug out. I'm all good now though. Ah. Have we got sound? I hope it's got sound now. No audio, frozen camera. Ah, we go. Whew, okay. So we're all good? We're all good? I'll just wait for someone to tell me we're good, and then we'll go and do a bit of wood turning. I've got to mark the centre of these anyway, so I'll do those while I'm waiting. Oh, this is pine. How revolting. I just dislike pine immensely. Oh, that's good. Oh, hang on, I'll tell you what, I'll check my batteries while I'm at it. While I'm thinking. No, batteries are good. Okay. La-dee-dee-dee. This is going to be near enough good enough, I reckon. Okay. Oh, I know an easier way of doing it than this. We'll use the sewing revolution. Thanks, Earl. Let me just get in here and grab this. I'm just stepping over that chair we got to fix. Oh. Is that going to go through there? Ah, it does too. There you go. Check this out. This is just the bestest thing. It's got all different measurements on it. And all you do is you put it there until you get a measurement that's touching all the way around. And that then should be the centre. Only that punch doesn't go through it. So, find a smaller punch. There we go. We'll do it again. So it's 1.5 inches, just about all the way around. Move it over here, over there, that's good enough. Okay, there we go. Centre mark. I don't know, honestly, I don't know how this is going to go because I don't think I've ever turned pine. Don't think I'm looking forward to it either. Oh, and I'll show you my flash fancy dust extractor for dust when I'm sanding on the lathe. Concentration. Oh, 2 more to go. And we're ready to rock and roll. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum. I'll have to nip up to the wood turning shed too. And you say, well, why isn't the lathe in the wood turning shed? Well, there is a lathe in the wood turning shed, but, and it's my favourite, Mike Davies, if you're watching, Record Power, Coronet Herald, but the one I'm going to be using, she's a big old clunker, an Australian-made clunker. It's called a Simtech. 2 people can barely lift it. And that's another reason why it's not in the wood turning shed, because it's too heavy to move. But I love it. And the lucky last. You find that if you've got a great big lump of square timber to turn, if you've got a table saw, or even if you've got an electric plane, just knock the corners off. It makes it so much easier when you're turning. Number one, it's a little bit more in balance, but also you do reduce the risk of getting great big shards of timber coming off, which isn't very nice. Are you ready for this, Max? Are you ready for the wood lathe? I've got no guarantees what's going to happen, mate. We're just going for it. We're just going for it. Here we go. All right, where's nick? No sound now. Oh, you're kidding me. One, two. 1, 1, 2. Got sound there. 1, 1, 2. I've got sound here. I'm live. No sound now. Check your batteries. Done that. All right. I don't know what's going on there. 1, 1, 2. I've got batteries. I've got battery. Are we good? Oh, thanks. Oh, well, that's good, Pat. I'm thinking, how many pearls of wisdom? I hear you too, Lucas. How many pounds of wisdom did I drop out? And no one heard. All right. So, thanks, Louise. All right. I'm going to go next door. I've got to go up to the wood lathe, the lathe shop, and get a couple of chisels, and then, so what I'll do that. You can look everywhere. And have I got any Justin Johnson here? Have I got some Justin? I'll play some guitar music if I can find it. No, I haven't. I'll have to put some guitar music in there when I do one of these things. Now, did I hear? Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. So, I'm going out there. Trying to think what I need here. So I won't be reading the chat for a while because I'll have my Darth Vader mask on. I've just got to go and grab a couple of chisels. And oh, look, Bob's sitting out here in the warm. Aren't you a good fella, Bob? He's left. I'm going to open this door up. See if it lets more light in. Oh. And then you might be able to see a bit better. And then I will see what I can see. Oh. Ah. There we go. Let's clear through to there. That's there. How close can we get? We can get to there, which isn't too bad. I'll just see what that looks like. Okay. All right. I think do the big ones first. I'll just move all. Isn't it marvellous? You just put rubbish on something and then all of a sudden, that's beef wood. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's the timber. I should be out west getting it at the moment, but I can't, so I'm not. Oh dear. Don't know where my tool rest is. Where's my tool rest? There it is. Oh. Nice bit of ebony as well. Ah, a bit of ambonia, more ebony up here. Be handy if it was plugged in, wouldn't it? There we go. All right, then I'll just go and see what that looks like. Getting a good feed. If that's all good. Oh, look at that. Okay. Is that how you like a lathe, Max? Nowhere near it. Okay, I'm just going to go up and get a couple of tools and then we'll rip into it. Be back on the TikTok. All right. My Darth Vader mask. Darth Vader mask. I don't know how sharp they are. I don't think they're all that sharp, but we will give it a tickle and see what happens. Oh. Just for you, Max, if I don't come back. Thank yous, I love yous all. Okay, let's go and do some wood turning. There we go. Oh, beautiful butterfly. Flutter by. Okay. If you hear a humming sound, it's just the helmet. Oh. Oh, where did the... I'm losing stuff already. Now for the tool everybody hates. The dreaded skew. That's not too bad. All right, that's one. So I thought what I'll do is do them all first and then put them back in and we can sand them. I'm just coming in. I'm just coming in to check Max to make sure Max is all right. You all right, Max? You hanging in there? You handling it all right? Oh, Max, get back inside. Go on, let's go and do another one. All right. Just got to get them round, so I've gone a little bit deep here, but that'll clean out. Main thing is I can get them round enough that when we sand them, they're all going to be even. What they're for, I've been told, is giant Lego blocks, and these are the buttons that go on top of the Lego blocks. So there you go. See, interesting life in woodworking, isn't it? You never know what you're going to be doing next. Whoops, didn't like that. Ah, big knot up the end, that's what that is. You'll be right. It's all right, Max, it's only a knot. Left a sticker on there. There we go. Tell you what, the thinner ones are easy to do, aren't they? Nearly finished. And lucky last. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but I'm not Theo. All right. Might come in for a bit of a chat and then we'll sand them. Oh. Well, that was fun. You enjoy that? How many of you are waiting for me to get a catch on the skew? I know. I've got to go and sand them in a minute. Max, you all right? You come back inside now. Max, you can come in now. It's all over. Julian's off. See you, mate. Let's have a go. What's the time? I can't go back 10 minutes in there. So you've obviously been talking about amongst yourselves, which is good. See you, Brian. See you, Julian. Good night, mate. Oh, hello, Bob. No, I don't know if it's wrong, but it would have been out of character if you didn't, Ray, think of some blood. I think a thickness will take it away quicker, T-Dog, but it depends if you want it round or not. Good on you, T-Dog. I can ring him up if you want, we can have a chat. Oh, actually, I'm going to have a bit of... I'm going to take that one from me, Prunella. I'm going to have a drink because that's hot work. And then we'll go out and we'll do the sand. You don't have to worry, Max. You can watch while it's sanding because there's a lot of sanding dust, but it's all good. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll go back out and I'll show you the sanding setup I've got. Well, actually, I did a video on the sanders that I've made. You might have seen those, which are made out of PVC pipe. But the the sawdust extraction system I use, I think is unique. And what it is repurposed. Excuse me, Bob. Oh, no, that's not... Oh, that might work. Repurposed guttering. You'll see it when I go and put it up. Oh. All right. Okay. I'm hoping that works. All right, let's go back out there. No, it's all right, Max. Not using tools, using sandpaper now, so everything should be good, mate. Just got to cut a bit of. Oh, that looks nice. Cut a bit of that. I'm just going to cut a bit of plywood up, and I'll be back. Okay, right along there. I'll have to use the bandsaw because all the other saws are taken. Bob's making for the hills. Why, Bob? There we go, that's what I want. That will do, I think. Bum. There we go. I know you can't see it, but you can take my word for it, it's cut a bit of plywood. And Bob has left the building. Hey mate, how you going? You good? You're a good chap. You sit in the sun, it's going to be nice there. Okay, that'll do. All right, this is sanding jigs I've got. This one should fit over there nicely, which it does. And that's for the bigger one. And now the extraction, because this is going to make a huge amount of dust. As those of you that can remember, Darrell Eastlake, it's going to be huge amount of dust coming off of this. But this is what I've got. Okay, it's up here. There you go. Repurposed guttering. It fits there like that. That fits in over there like that. I'll turn the dust extractor on. I'll just get a screwdriver and tighten that up. You're right, mate. And because I'm not using the whole part, I'm only using half of it, that can act as a vent which increases the suck from this side, or you've got a bigger one if you want. So here we go. In fact, I don't even need a mask on while I'm doing this. Take the tool rest out. Hey, Anthony, oh, you found it. Where was it?
In the car.
Ah, there you go. All right. Let's rock and roll. Hey?
That's one way of doing a spoon.
It's good, isn't it? You good up there?
Yeah.
Good. That's going to be good enough. I'll just get a sheet of 100 and we'll clean it up. Go 150. Do the other end. All nicely sanded into shape. Move this down the other end. Another one nicely done. Finish with that one. Now we use the big one. I keep on hitting the stop button. And the last one. La da da dum bum da 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 da. There you go, all done. Done and finished. Good. Well, that's it. Hang on. Hang on to your hat because I'm going to move this camera now. Come back into the air conditioning. Oh, that's much more better. Oh. Okay, Max, I hope that wasn't... Hope you're all right now. You've settled down. It's all good. Hey, isn't that dust extraction thing? Look, that's the only dust I've basically got on me. My apron's clean. My face, I haven't got any dust on. I didn't have my mask on that bit. So there you go. All good. Let me have a dink. Green curry and rice, Trevor, you spoiled. Jacob, what's the best for plywood? It depends what you want to do, mate. I use birch ply, but it is very expensive. You can buy a similar, not to be mentioned, country made in plywood for $37 from the big box warehouse. The stuff I use, equivalent, would be $190. But it depends what you want it for. I use the boxes I'm making, they're birch plywood. It's $180 a sheet, and I had to buy a sheet of 19 mil the other day. Oh, 18 mil. What did it cost? It cost me $220 and they died of fright. Well, I'm going to have to skip all that because it's after 12, so I'll come down to 12:56. James, bonfires, swimming pool. What's the best use for pallet wood on bonfires? Well, I wouldn't burn it. You don't know what's been on it. Yeah, I reckon they should just bring for the extra few bucks and give them the same amount of timber, but in rough sawn pine or something like that, Trevor. Because you really don't know what you're getting with pallet, and it's unfair. You might get one guy and his pallet timber's dry and the other one's not. Or as Ray pointed out, it could have been soaked in poison or fertiliser. There you go. CMC. I will do, mate. Yeah, I'm happy with that, Dusty. I think it's cool. And that's good you're back to normal. Max? Oh, you want to know about some business ideas, Mike? Yeah, look, hang on, where are we? Okay. I don't want to sound pompous, but I like to innovate. You find something that's popular, the boy's back in the shed or the noise is finished. Not only that, it's blinking hot out there. Oh, I'm sweating like a porker. He's down. That's it. The Robert has had enough. Business ideas, I find, actually I did a talk once when I was doing my professional speaking, and it was on what I consider the three main business drivers. Now the first one is you come up with a concept. I don't care what it is. And it doesn't matter. You come up with a chopping board, all right? Keep it simple. I think I'm going to make chopping boards. Terrific. So you start making chopping boards, and then you go out and you survey people who they possibly won't buy your chopping boards, but you offer it for sale and say, listen, I've got, here we go, we'll use this. This is a lesson for your students, Mike. Here's a chopping board I just made. Yeah, what do you think of it? And you'll get feedback. Oh, it's got scratch marks on it, which it does. Oh, no, it's not wide enough for what I need. Oh, no, I don't like the end grain. Oh, it's too dark. All right. So that then you've gone from innovation driven to, which is your idea, so creativity driven if you like. You then take on board what people have said. So then you go back to the drawing board and you go, okay, so I've got to make it wider and I've got to get those scratch marks out of it. It's too dark. I've got to use a lighter timber. And along the way, you'll get positives. Oh, I like the thickness of it. And yeah, look, I like the weight. So take those on board. So now you're making a chopping board that doesn't have scratch marks in it. It's a bit wider. It's slightly lighter timber, but it's the same dimensions. And you think, all right, now I'll go back out. So then you go back out in the marketplace and you might sell a few. And all of a sudden, if it's a winner and people are buying them, you think, okay, so initially you were ideas driven, and then you put it out of the marketplace and you take on board their feedback, and a lot of the feedback you won't like, I'll tell you. You take it on board, then you make something that the market wants. But you don't stop there. If you want to really be innovative, what you've got to do is the next step and give them what they hadn't thought of, but they'd absolutely love. And at that particular stage, and it was, I don't know, 10, 12, 14, hang on, 17 years ago, there you go, I was giving this talk and I just bought a new car. I just bought a brand new Citroen C5 HDI Turbo, which was either that or a Mercedes. And I thought, I've had a couple of BMWs. I like the Mercedes, but the Citroen's cheaper and it's got a lot of features that I do like. So, and not only that, every man and his dog in that particular field had Mercedes. So what Citroen had done, they had done what no one else had thought of. The things that they had on board that car that possibly are commonplace now were just magic. They're because, I don't know if you know the Citroen suspension, but it's hydraulic. And they had a button on my keyring that I could press and the car would lower down, nearly 6 inches, right down to the curb, and it was a hatchback. And the hatchback would, so if you're loading groceries, you didn't have to pick them up really high, it was down at ground level. What they didn't put in was an automatic rise, because when I drove that, you hit the gutter. But what else did they have? Oh, another thing, if I was going over rough terrain, while I was driving, I think the button was on the steering wheel, I think. I pressed that, and it would actually lift the car 5 inches. So if I was going over rough terrain, why would you do that in a brand new car? I don't know. But it was cool. Then the suspension would ride up, and then when I go back on the highway, I could lower it. When I was doing more than 100 kilometres an hour, you would see the front of the car, hydraulically and computer controlled, it would drop down to make it more aerodynamic, so then you'd have better fuel economy. And when that happened, you'd look at your fuel gauge, and the DHI, it was brilliant. At some stages there, I was getting 2.1, hang on, what was it? How did it work? So many litres, was it kilometres? I forget what it was. But the fuel gauge, no, per 100, that's right. How many litres per 100? That's what it was, because I remember seeing a Maserati once that got 12.6 litres to the 100. Whoa. But this, when it did this, it actually, and it was diesel, turbo diesel, it would drop down to 2.1 litres to the 100, which was absolutely awesome. Other things, if you left your windows down and it started to rain, there was a windscreen centre, which actually a mate of mine actually invented about 30 years ago. Soon as moisture hit the windscreen, the side windows would automatically wind up. What else was it? If the car got hot, you could press the button, the windows would drop down 3/4 of an inch to allow air to go. It was just all these things that you wouldn't think of in a pink fit. But they were things that, I tell you what, I loved them. You go into an underground car park, as soon as it got to a certain light density, the headlights would come on. So if you're in an underground car park, boom, the headlights would come on. So with that, and a lot of cars have pinched those ideas, so that is moving into the stage of creativity and innovation. You've come up with an idea, You've had it moulded by the marketplace and it's a winner, but now you've got to put stuff on that they actually love. Now, I've seen some chopping boards come in the chopping boards and they have slots in there you can store your knives in. Now, initially you think that's a great idea. It's not really, because bacteria and dirt and breadcrumbs can go in there and cockroaches are going to live in there. But it's an idea. The one I've done is, as you can tell, I've got something that rattles in mine and it drives people nuts, and I'm not telling anyone what it is. But if they want to find out, they can buy a chopping board and cut it in half for all I care. But yeah, they're the three phases, Mike. Get them to come up with an idea, test it in the market, come back, refine it, and then go the extra mile. How can you improve it with ideas that people haven't even dreamed of? So, what is it? You come up with a need, and then that gets moulded by the marketplace. So then you turn their need into a want. And then the real trick is you turn the want into a must-have. That's when you got them. There you go. Mini corporate business marketing 101. And I've lost my blasted mouse. There we go. Steve, have you mate, did you not see yesterday? There you go. There's the rolling pin I made making the pasta. There you go. That's a Coachwood rolling pin. And then I made that ravioli rolling pin. And I've also got a really flash rolling pin I made, which actually is on a separate video that's got inlay in it and two-tone handles. So yes, I made a rolling pin. We'll actually do it on the lathe one these days when I finish these boxes. That's it, George. Bells and whistles and ding-dongs. And I'm guessing, Ray, just a rough guess, it was under 50 grand. Well, that's basically it, James. I used to be in sales many years ago. That's how I got into sales training, but I don't like using it anymore. Mate, bring them on live. We'll handle it live. I mean, in the Second World War, they were getting cars to run on chook poo, just methane. It'll run on kerosene if you've got a low enough compression ratio. See you, T-Dog. Thanks for dropping in. Catch you next time. Oh, dear. All right. Yeah, cars have gone. I've sort of lost interest in cars now. I've got a Rodeo 3.6, which uses petrol while it's parked. The MX-5 I like driving most of all, and Susie's got a Toyota Corolla, and I bought that old banged up Holden Rodeo ute for Anthony as a school project. Oh dear. Look, I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to pull the pin a bit early. All I'm going to be doing is these, which is boring, and fitting hinges. So if I can knock those over, we'll be in front. Tomorrow, I can finish these off, and we'll start, oh, shouldn't have touched that. That's all right. And we can start sanding those and putting some polish on them. Oh, I might do a little bit of the chair. Hang on, let me just have a look at this. Let me just have a look. Yeah, we might just bung something down that chair whilst we're here. That'll give me something to get going on with. So again, if you've got a wonky shape like that, just get a cork block. Ah! There was movement at the station. Did you see that? Look, all my hearts are broken now. I'm broken hearted. What am I going to do? Bob got up and moved. They'll be right. We'll fix them. It's all right. Yeah, if you get these cheapo cork blocks, they're only, a couple of bucks at the big shop warehouse, and they make weird shapes fit in your vise a heck of a lot better. You're right, Bob. It wasn't a catastrophe, mate. Now, which is the front and which is the back? That's got to be the front there. Okay, and the reason I'm putting this in is because up here this is all broken, but I want to get glue in there, so if I put this rail in and twist it, see how I can open that joint up and I can get some glue down there, which is what I'm going to do. Oh, GDO, lovely, George. Yeah. Let me just put some stuff in here. I like these tops that Type Bond use, but they're an absolute sod of a thing when they get glue in them. And the other thing, when you push down on them, they close up. Give that one a miss. Got to have another one here somewhere. This one will do. Here we go. Okay. Push glue right down into the slots. And the same with this. See, that's got a big break in it, so we might have to build it up and put some more stuff in there. We'll just force some glue in there. There you go. Now we'll take that out and we'll clamp that up. These are good clamps. They're triple-sided clamps, so you can get sideways pressure as well as longitudinal pressure. It's a word for the day, longitudinal. Hello, my darling. We nearly finished. Did you get some? Oh, get that. Oh, you brought them down. Come over here. I'm just gluing this up. Are they the? Okay. Oh, you happy with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see if you're happy with
Oh well, I'll just glue this up for Trendy Wendy. Put that in there, and we'll glue.
I just found the perfect way to make sure the kids do some useful things.
How's that?
Like clean out my car.
Yeah, no, you found me my knife.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he found me a big oppenel.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. What you got? What you got? Oh, you're a good woman. This is a good one. Is that beetle? Is that part of it,
that
or
becomes part of it, yeah.
he can go away?
Exactly.
Oh, look at that. Oh, she's good. Yeah, no, that's terrific. Good stuff.
So there's 10 there. Do you need any more?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have. I've just knocked all those over, but it's all good. You can say goodbye to the peoples with me, because I'm knocking off early today because I'm just going to do boring stuff. But tomorrow will be exciting. I haven't seen one like that before. They're good. Wombat. I don't know if you can buy them anymore, but yeah, it's good, especially if you're putting edging on a table. You can have it that way, and then you can clamp your edging onto the table. All good.
Yes,
Okay.
I told them that they either had to clean my car out and do some jobs or they had to do schoolwork.
Well, that'll get them
Do
working.
the jobs.
That's it. We just got to find more work for them to do.
Not a problem.
All right, that's it. No, I'm pulling the pin because wife's down there and she's going to make me lunch. Trevor had curry and rice.
Oh, there you go. What sort of curry was it? Was it meat curry, chicken curry, pork?
See, I would have thought you would have said, what did you buy your wife to get that? But anyway, anyway, that's it. This is Steve and Sue pulling the shed door down, saying thank you, everyone. Thanks for the mods. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. If you're watching and you haven't jumped in the chat room, by all means, jump in the chat room, get involved with people. We're here to help each other, support each other, and get us through these difficult times. So this is Sue and Steve. I'll pull the shed down because she's got a crook back, saying remember to keep it sharp, keep it safe, keep sewing, look after yourself, look after yourself, be kind to each other, and yeah, if you've got a short fuse, see if you can lengthen it a little bit. So that's it, we're out of here.
We'll
Catch you all later. Yeah, tomorrow morning we'll be back here with more mayhem, woodwork, and hopefully I won't have boring things. I'm going to go and put those cylinders outside the back fence now. So may your God bless you, keep you on a good path, and I look forward to having your company, so does Susie, in the workshop, at the workbench, tomorrow, same time. Bye for now.